That brings us in. Oh, I gotta get my chat window back. Okay, one sec. I messed up my chat accidentally. So we gotta get that back. Huh. Interesting. That's a different login screen than normal. Copy. Copy. Boom. Boom. Okay, so chat should now be showing up if people rate new things on Twitch. Should work again. If it doesn't, I don't know what's up. Take your time. Yeah, perfect. I see chairs. Nice. All right, cool. Are we live on YouTube? Yes, we are. Perfect. Let's get that. I'm not using the chat thing tonight because it wasn't working super great the other night. So I'm gonna go old-fashioned and just use gonna go old-fashioned and just use what I got. You know? Just use what I got. But at least now I can see they're all separate boxes again. That's fine. It's fine for tonight. I'll play around with the chat thing again when I have more time. It also takes longer to set it up, so me not using it actually makes me get into the game a little faster tonight. Oh, that is the wrong game. I recorded a Super Mario World video last night. That got posted already. So. God, I have not played this in so long now. I've had such a break. You gonna make me play better? No. Oh, but not. Am I ever gonna remember how to play this level? No, probably not. Am I muted? I shouldn't be. My mic's not muted. Yeah, no, my mic is picking up. That's on your end, it looks like. Yeah. No, that's a you thing, Deej. You're muted. TikTok can hear you. Thank you, Kitty. Yo, Kitty, thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. I hear you also. Nice. Hope everyone's having a great old Monday. Oh god, I totally forget how to play this game. It's been too long. Like, when's the last time I actually played this? Wednesday night? Was Wednesday the last? Because I didn't. Did I stream Thursday? I don't remember. Did I stream Thursday? I didn't stream Friday. Didn't stream Friday. I streamed the Zelda Maker Saturday. I didn't stream Sunday. Did I stream Thursday? Thursday was a thing. Oh yeah, that's the night that I started late, but I also went late. Today I started late, I will not go late. It's just gonna end up being a time cut off for the stream. Yo, Kitty, I'm liking those likes. Keep it up. Helpful. God, I don't remember how to play this level. It's been too long. This is like starting over again. This game is so hard. This game is so hard you don't play it anymore. I mean, you probably never played this specific game. Would be my guess. What's up, Elon? I see Sin. Sin, how do you like the new TikTok view? I don't like the new TikTok view. TikTok should look like way, way, way better now. Yo, Croc Goose, how you doing? These are not, this is not Mario Maker, no. This is not possible in Mario Maker. This is an extremely, catch fighting. An extremely difficult mod of Mario World. I'm playing this on a Super Nintendo. Nothing in this level basically would be possible in Mario Maker. Mario Maker, much more limited. Very fun game still. Ken dropping on the like train. Thank you, Ken. Thank you everyone who likes the live on Twitch. I mean, I don't remember how to do this first part, man. I don't remember how to do it. I remember how to do it, but it doesn't seem to be working for me. God damn it. This is why you don't take days off of playing hard levels, because you have to just learn them all over again when you come back to them. And this jump in particular is so fucking bad. I actually think this jump right here is, oh, I'm dead already, is potentially the hardest jump. I can actually say that backwards. Hardest jump in this level. Y'all watch the Zelda Maker video? Went up on Sunday, which is yesterday, or the Zelda Maker stream. When I put one of the levels specifically from that stream up, I thought would make a good standalone video. Oh, we got some light competition in here. We got Sin and C Major jumping on the like train. I watched the stream. You did watch the stream. I didn't actually check the numbers for that stream. I'm sure it was down. But I actually don't know. Why can't I do this jump anymore? Hey, Grandma! Oh, that was way too fast. Ah. I also, my wife asked me to pick up a muffin for my daughter on my way home because she was like craving a muffin, I guess. So I went through Tim Hortons and I got a muffin. Because I went through Tim Hortons, I got a coffee as well, because I can't go to Tim Hortons and not get myself a coffee. But I shouldn't have got a coffee because it's way too late and I need to go to bed, you know, at some point. You're supposed to go to the fair tomorrow morning, but you have a feeling it's not going to happen. Oh, is it like weather related? You guys, I saw there was a tornado warning for Niagara. Although I don't really know what part of Niagara, like, I don't know if it really matters if it's the American or Canadian side of Niagara. go to triple with an espresso shot today? I mean, depending on what time of day that is, it's not really that big a deal, I think. Also, what's up, Q-Rain? Got to say hello. Doing well. Remember how to do this. Remember when I was consistently getting that jump? Those are the good old days. Good old days. Tropical storm on the weekend. I guess it makes sense because a few days before that I was getting a hurricane warning, so I will take a hurricane, or I will take a tropical storm over a hurricane any day. I actually like torrential rain. You know? I like, especially, I like when it rains, like torrential rain when it's like hot out. It's the best. I love being outside in the rain when it's actually like warm out. Cold, when it's cold and raining, not fun. That is less fun. But hot summer rains are like, I love being outside for that. I used to love playing soccer in the rain in the summer. God, finally. I'm definitely gonna die here, but at least I got up here this time. Holy shit, I got through. Oh, I threw it up! Why did I throw it up? What? Oh, it's still there. Oh my god, it's still there. I am a ride girl, but this year I'm just gonna bring our poodle and see animals. Yeah, that's fair. My earring is getting caught in the headphones. I've seen some action on TikTok again. I mean, I missed the action on Twitch, I guess, but it's nice seeing it on TikTok. You guys see my latest PS1 purchases? I put it in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, you should be in my Discord. I share all the information. All the secrets. I don't know if they have this ride at your fair, Sim, but like a ride that is fun to do with like a child that you can just kind of like stick in your legs or whatever is like the big super slide. Did your fair get that? That like giant slide, you just slide straight down, but it like curves on the way down. You know what I mean? walking up to it is scary. That's one that like you might be able to get away with just bringing Arcoodle up and sliding down with him. I have videos / pictures of my kids on it this year actually. I should have gone on a while. I was like, I quickly went. I was like, I'm just gonna stay home and work on videos. Next year I'll go. It's so expensive. I'm like, if I don't go, that saves us like $50. Beating this level will propel you forward in the hack. Walking up to the top is sketchy with a 1-year-old. I don't trust me, LOL, or it maybe the carousel. Oh yeah, like the carousel for sure. Presumably your carousel will have like the option where there's like the bench seating. Like, you know how it's got like the horses, but like every queue there would be like a little bench to sit in. So even if you're like worried about like actually putting Arcoodle on the horses, which you'd probably be alright at 1 year old. Probably just put the bench seating. One thing, I was talking about rides a couple weeks ago with people at work. So I work with quite a few people that are like pretty much exactly my age, and then it goes like 10 years younger. So there's like a gap in like experience of like 10 years essentially where I work. And the interesting thing is, like, when I was a kid, I remember there being like a double Ferris wheel. So it was like a full-size Ferris wheel attached to another full-size Ferris wheel. That whole thing rotated, and then the Ferris wheels themselves moved, and it was enormous. I don't remember when they stopped doing it, but no one really remembers it but me, and I know I'm not making it up, but it seemed to get replaced around the same time that we started getting things like the zipper, which I assume is just like a universal name, because it's always, no matter who is putting the hair on, it's always called the zipper. And it was way bigger than the zipper, like height-wise, but probably less scary. We have a giant one that kids one. Yeah, that's what we have now. We just have the giant one, which has like basically it's like bucket seats essentially, where you can sit like 4 people. I need like 2 on each side, or maybe even 6. Pretty big bucket seats, and it's pretty big. Whereas this one was like a 2-seater. The seats are all 2-seaters, but it was 2 Ferris wheels attached to each other, very large. Overall larger than the giant one. It was. Each individual circle was not bigger than the giant one, but like, it still went higher overall, you know? And then the kitty one. And then the zipper. Which is like you're inside the cages and the cages all spin, like go around. Zipper's always closed when you go, lots of people puking. Really? I've never had that issue with the zipper here. Like, there was a long time where the zipper was like the scary ride to go on. Now rides are like, there's so many more newer ones that are way beyond that. I was a big fan of the Gravitron when I was a kid, which was it's like also like the one that makes you the most nauseous, I feel, but it's like just so cool. You get nauseated on rides, you have to bring maze grab all. I don't really do rides anymore because I used to love being on all the rides. But then one year, when I was probably like 20-ish, 19, 20, the fair was in town, and my friend really wanted to go. And I was like, well, I literally have the flu. I really don't think it's a good idea for me to go and go on rides. That seems dumb. He's like, well, at least come with me and, like, hang out and we'll, like, play the games and stuff. And I'm like, all right, well, I can do that. So I go, and he's like, man, I really want to go on the Sea Dragon, man. And the Sea Dragon has, like, a lot of different variations of names, but it's essentially, like, a big boat that just goes like this. It doesn't go all the way around, but it, like, goes, like, you know what I mean? And, he's like, I really want to go. And I'm like, man, I have the flu, we just ate. I feel like this is a terrible idea. He's like, please, 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 just one ride. And I'm like, all right. So we get on. We get on one of the end seats. And literally mid, like this, I throw up straight down. Which, if you can think of that logistically, is literally straight through every other person on the ride before, like, on its way down. And I was so embarrassed, but, like, no one knew it was me, because, like, if you're on the ride, like, no one really knows where it's coming from. So I literally, like, I'm going home, we got off, and we left. I'm like, I'm out of here. And I don't think I've been on, like, a major ride since then. I've been on, like, Ferris wheels and stuff, but none of the rides that would actually induce any sort of G's on you. Okay, how's it going? You provided some time for my disgusting story. You're switching over to Twitch? Yes. Okay, I'm getting better at getting under the spike again, like, step 1. It's like really like step 5, but steps 1 through 4 I'm not having too much trouble with, you know? Is anyone else depressed that summer's like over, basically? Oh yeah, the music is too loud. I turned it up last night when I was doing something, and I never turned it back down. I'll put it back down to where it normally is. It's normally right here, which now sounds so quiet. But that's actually where I normally have it. Now in contrast, though, it sounds so quiet. Also, my sound is also probably really... It's probably not as bad, but... Probably right there. Yo, no problem. No, it definitely wasn't just you. I was recording a video that I didn't need to have mic on, and I was like, I just want to crank the volume, and I can adjust it in editing. Oh sure, now he fixed it. Did you tell me? Did you tell me, Sin, that the music was too loud? If you didn't tell me, then you can't complain. Now, if Jiff told me and then I didn't do it, then yeah, Jiff could complain, you know? I don't think it was a TikTok problem. It would have been a problem everywhere. Because it's all coming out of the same soundboard. Like, it's the same controls universally now. Everything's coming out of the same OBS settings. TikTok, Twitch, everything now. I no longer use TikTok Studio. Oh yeah, here we go, baby. I'm gonna die to these saws. Probably. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, maybe your phone made it louder. That's fair. Nope, dead. Yo, I really liked that Zelda Maker game. I may do some more streams of it at some point. Maybe make a level or two. I don't know if you guys enjoyed watching it. I did not look at the stats of that stream at all. I know chat was slower, but that doesn't mean that there was less people necessarily. It could just mean more lurking. Sometimes I look at my stats afterwards and I'm like, oh shit, like we were really like doing well. This was actually the numbers are up. Felt like they were down, but they're up. People, why are you going there? Did you guys hear the sad news today? I almost played a Star Wars game today. Pretty devastating. We knew it was coming, but still devastating. If there isn't a tribute to him somewhere in this fucking Mufasa movie, I will revolt. It better say in loving memory of the very start of the movie. Not at the end, the very fucking start. Actually, did that movie already come out? I don't even know. Maybe it already came out. That movie might already be out. I actually have no idea. I don't think it is, though. Did it come out? I am Liddy. How you doing? Oh, okay. What are you doing? Hey, Ellie. Chill. Ellie. Come here. Come on. Come on up. I know y'all want to see Ellie. You guys like Ellie more than you like me. Come on up here. You coming? No? Alright. Fine. Ellie wants no part of this stream tonight. My friend had her 2 cats at my place today, and one is an asshole and put a hole in your curtains. But I like Ellie. My cats destroyed my old curtains. I just well, not just. I replaced them in like May. These ones are much heavier though, and also way better at actually blocking. They're blackout curtains. The old ones were also blackout curtains, but these ones are better blackout curtains. They black out better. My cat's a crackhead. Always getting into that catnip. One of my cats definitely needs to be put on a diet. We call her Methany. Shit. 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 George. 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 How you doing, George? Thank you for the rose. My oldest cat, like Chloe, is a big giant. She's the one that actually needs to be on a diet. Her type of cat has like eating issues where they will overeat. And she definitely does overeat. And she gets cranky if she doesn't get her food. Like all those TikToks you see of like cats like waking up their owners like, where the fuck is my food? That's Chloe. I was on TikTok, they remembered I followed here. I am Jif. Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to get my Twitch back to where it was like 2022 in terms of numbers. We are pretty far away from that still, but we are moving in the right direction. I'm also trying to get my TikTok back to where it was in 2022, to be honest. My Instagram and YouTube have done so well, and like it's like I can never have all platforms performing at once. You know, it's not possible. Even YouTube actually has slowed down quite a bit versus like the start of summer. I had a really big push at the start of summer and it's kind of slowed down. I was hoping that Zelda video would do well. I haven't actually looked at it. I wonder what the numbers are on it right now. I kind of posted it and like let it. I like to like post things and then not look at them because I don't want to stress over their analytics. Take a look. How's it doing? Yes, that's not good. TikTok is weird. As soon as you follow, it stops showing you the content. Well, for me particularly, I actually might reach out to my TikTok manager and see what they say about this. It just seems at some point TikTok stopped supporting me in terms of the algorithm to the point where like I've questioned whether or not I am or was shadow banned in some way, because my lives used to do like easily 400 viewers, like simultaneous viewers, and now I'm lucky if I hit double digits. I don't know what it currently looks like because I just have the chat popped out, so I don't see the full analytics right now, but definitely, I mean, it's still okay. Like I have active chatters, and like, what more can you ask for? To have a chat that's like talking to you. I mean, having anyone watching you is a blessing, but when I know what my size is capable of, it is a little weird. But the same thing's YouTube. Like YouTube's live discoverability is so bad. I was actually watching, well, I wasn't even really watching it, but I watched a YouTube video like a week ago by a YouTuber that I'm not subscribed to, but they have like 16 million subscribers, and because I watched them, one of their lives got recommended to me like a few days later. But this YouTuber with 16 million subscribers only had 300 concurrent viewers, and that's crazy. If you had 16 million followers on Twitch, there's zero chance that you would not have a minimum 5,000 concurrent viewers. Minimum. That's crazy. Like, YouTube needs to like support their live streams a little better. Angry Dads, what's up, buddy? Sorry I've not been around. I was waiting for you to play Mario again. I mean, I only did one stream of not Mario. Friendship. Yo, Sin, thank you for the 24 months. That's 2 years. That's 2 years. That's a long time. This was the month. Just refresh. Just refresh. Someone tell us then to refresh. If you subscribe while the ad's about to start, the ad will still play, but if you refresh, it'll go away. It should anyway. Refresh! Someone type refresh in chat! Yo, what's up, Blob? Why is no one helping Sin refresh? She can't hear me! I'm back. Okay, Sin, if that happens again, you couldn't hear me, but I told everyone what to tell you what to do, so that would fix that problem. But they rather watch you suffer with ads. Rude, right? So if that happens again, if an ad is already like basically queued up to give to you before you resub, you're still going to get it. But if you refresh, it should cancel the ad once you're subbed. Does that make sense? So because you had resubbed, if you had it refreshed, the ad should have gone away. I've had that happen to me many, many times. Because I talked about this actually pretty recently. I manually resub all my subs basically just because I like controlling my money. And you know what? Maybe this month I won't be able to afford to sub to everybody, so I just can't. You know, life is life. That happens. I get that. So I just prefer to manually resub to everybody. I pretty much never don't resub to everybody that I sub to, but because of that, I do get that ad issue where I'll resub, but then I'll still get the ad. Then I just, you know. I also resub manually, but I use Prime, so it's free! Yo, it's also September. This was the month 2 years ago that we did the push for, what was it, 100 subs? So that I had to do that stupid one-chip challenge. Was it 100? I don't even remember what it was anymore. I think it was 100. It was 200 for the dress. And I think it was 100 for the one chip, and we like destroyed the one chip goal. We destroyed the princess goal too. Haven't destroyed many goals lately. Oh my god, this is so scary. That feels like a lifetime ago. It's one Arcwoodle lifetime ago. That was probably the night, then. That's probably the night. You watch that one chip challenge and you're like, you know what? I think I need to let off some steam tonight. Hey, Arc Daddy, it's time. I'm ready. You did destroy the one chip goal. You and No Face are, I think, also the ones that destroyed the Princess Peach goal too. Because that was like that one night in February or something when you guys gave me like a level 10 hype train or something like that. I can't remember. It was a crazy ass night. You and No Face, and I think C Major as well. We're popping off. We used to be cool. Then inflation happened. At some point, I wonder if eBay. I wonder if I could eBay a one chip. Like, one person dies and they have to cancel the one chip challenge. To be honest, I mean, I probably was the right call, but also parents should have a little more control over what their kids eat at that age. And also maybe that chip should have like an age restriction into buying it, like alcohol. Yeah, is Satan's Toad like the sucker one? Like basically like a big lollipop? Is that the one? The one chip for me, it was definitely hot. The issue with the one chip though was that it just tasted so awful. It was so gross. I'm pretty sure Satan's Toe was like a big lollipop type thing. I'll do another challenge at some point though, yeah. It would definitely be for a sub goal, so ain't doing it for free. Okay, I can say, yo, you can get Satan's Toe on Amazon. It's expensive. Oh, what's this candy one? What's this chocolate one? I think I'd rather do the chocolate one. The world's hottest chocolate bar. Hellfire infused milk chocolate. 9 million. I guess that's supposed to be Scoville. There's like, it looks like there's a bundle here. World's hottest candy bundle. Toe of Satan, Little Nitro, and the world's hottest chocolate bar. 40 bucks. What's Little Nitro? Oh, that's the gummy bear? Yeah, that's the gummy bear. Okay. I'll buy this. I mean, I'm not gonna do all three in one night because that'd be stupid. I need to look at the. I know this sounds so silly, but I need to see the carb information on this. I need the nutritional information on these. Includes one each Little Nitro gummy bear, Toast Satan lollipop, and world's hottest chocolate bar. This is actually way. What is the Fiery 5 challenge? What is this? Bean Boozled Jelly Beans Fiery 5 challenge. How hot can you handle? This one actually has nutritional information on it. It's 49 carbs. There it is. Per package. a lot of carbs. This is what, 5 levels of heat? Oh, this isn't that bad. The first one's just sriracha. Level 1 is sriracha. Level 2 jalapeno. Level 3 cayenne. These are hard. Level 4 habanero. Level 5 is Carolina Reaper, so like that's legit, but this isn't that. This is like child's hot. Probably different when you're eating them all in a package of like however many's in a package, but extremely hot warning. Like they're made by Jelly Belly. They can't be that bad. Jelly Belly's not going hardcore. I'm gonna wishlist both of these things though. Just so I remember it. Boom. That one's wishlisted. That one's wishlisted. There we go. What else do we got? Kickin' Hot and Spicy Jelly Beans Habanero. This is a different hot jelly bean. Kickin' jelly beans with habanero pepper. Kick yo hot. Kick yo ass hot. I get it. Because they put a picture of an ass. Like a donkey. Kick yo ass hot.
Friendship.
Yo, Rando with the gift sub to K. I remember when No Face used to like to try to catch K unsubbed and gift her. The good old days. No Face still comes around sporadically. Usually if he just pops in and says hi, maybe says a couple other things. No Face spends less time online now, which is totally fair. I would have been drunk. Yeah. I gotta reach out to Pim, see how Pim's doing, actually. I haven't heard from Pim in a while. We've heard from No Face much more recently than we've heard from Pim. Cass has disappeared again. The last time Cass was here was my first Instagram stream, and we've been doing Instagram now for a couple months. PM DM'd you a few months ago. Yeah, let's just see how they're doing. Cass is thriving. Nice. I don't think I have Cass on Snapchat. Not that I am literally never logged in to my DefyByDefault Snapchat. Like, never. In fact, I never even logged into it since I got my new phone, which at this point now is, I mean, not that long ago. It would have been like June or something. It was a Father's Day present. He sent me an arc. Yeah, I definitely didn't open it. I have to remember, I think they're done too. Doomed to repent stream Sari. Ah, yes. I have to remember what my password is to that account. That's the biggest issue. Because I was using it for a while to post videos. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you're pretty much the only person that sends me stuff. Makes me feel loved. On that account, like my main account I still use. It's mostly me and my wife sending cat pictures to each other. But I still use it. So Blob, how was Twisters? From the trailer of Twisters, it looks like it's just like scene for scene recreation of Twister, but slightly modernized. So I probably just feel like I could just watch the original Twister because it has a better cast. But I heard it's actually really good. Like, I got pretty decent reviews from what I've seen. Oh yeah, Julia's still around. Julia still pops in from time to time. And obviously HBL is always here. HBL is almost always my first message on Twitch. It's either HBL or Deej is the first message. Usually. I mean, I don't think there's really any etiquette against another viewer calling out a lurker. It's more streamers calling out lurkers. That is kind of like a faux pas. I forget you can see us. I mean, only if I look. I never look at my viewer list. I think it's weird when streamers like are constantly looking at their viewer list. God, did I just maybe potentially save this? Could have. Wow. That's crazy. I don't know how I did that. I feel like if you're always looking at your viewer list, it's just like building up like toxic thoughts in your mind. Like, no good can come from knowing who is in your chat at all times. You know what I mean? That's my feeling on that. Whoever decides to join me here is here. Whoever's not, that's fine. You know? Oh man, I actually meant to ask you that when we were talking about Arkboodle earlier about going on the rides if Arkboodle was walking. And then for some reason it just totally slipped my mind. Oh, because I talk too much and I get distracted easily. That's part of that, me being slightly ADHD. Started walking at 10 months. Nice. You are playing a game, it's okay. Thank you. I'm gonna have so many TikToks based on this level, but with him never finishing it. He says mama, dada, and duh. See that? I saved it. Didn't save it there, though. I think he's trying to say duck. Oh, be careful. Once that word starts, other words will follow. One of my nephews, whenever he was, like, learning to speak, he would try to say the word frog, and he would say fuck. It was so cute. We call his snacks duck butts. What are they? I assume they are shaped possibly like duck butts? Or am I just thinking too much into it? Oh gosh. Nope, that's definitely bad. They are called love ducks. They're corn chip type puppy. You know what, like, low-key, what, like, baby food I love? Arrowroot cookies, like the cookies you get for teething babies, are so fucking delicious. I love them. I love them. They are so good. Hey, see? C Major agrees. They're expensive? You know what? I already have Amazon open. Curious. Let's see what they go for in these parts. They probably are expensive. I think everything's expensive now. Arrowroot powder? What the hell is that? They are currently, looks like $5.98 a box on Amazon. I don't see how many are in the box. The box is 350 grams. I think we could just say they're at Costco for like 15. Wait, they're 5 Canadian, but they're at Costco for 15. Oh, bulk for 15. I was like, that's not cheaper, Sin. You need to go back to math school. No, I get you now. Yeah, they're good. They're so good. Yeah, I mean, actually, I've been getting emails from my eye doctor telling me I need to go in for an appointment, but I refuse. Cheerios, yeah. Cheerios is a big one. I also, while I wouldn't actually personally eat this, I also love like the literal like banana like fruit baby food. The fruit baby food in general is actually all pretty decent, but banana specifically is actually like really fucking good. The weird ones where it's like the meals, like the like here's your meat, potatoes, and gravy meal, like those ones, I'm like, no, fuck no, those are gross. But bananas, blueberries is always really good. All the fruit ones are pretty decent. Like, you could actually eat them as an adult and you think, oh, this tastes pretty good. Yeah, the fruit ones are good. For sure. But like, I personally don't eat them, but I would eat them. Whereas arrowroot, if they were in the house, I'd be fucking eating all that. I'd be eating that whole box in one sitting. Those cookies are so good. A Niv! Wow, okay. Interesting. Interesting that a Niv got something right. The meats are just completely unseasoned. Who seasoned this? What's your favorite seasoning to put on meat? Now this might be, I don't know if this is only a Canadian thing, but I love both Montreal steak spice and Montreal chicken spice. Well, Montreal steak spice mostly. Montreal chicken, nice! Yeah, no, the Montreal spices are really good. I don't know, there might be a Canadian only thing. Oh yeah, Montreal steak spice is so good on fries. But I like putting I like shaking cayenne on fries as well. I put cayenne in a lot of things. You have them here, just never used them? That's paprika. Paprika is just like dried bell peppers, basically. And I got a sub! I mean, paprika on a sub would taste pretty good. I'm not giving you a fucking sub, you broke-ass bitch. Subway subs are like 20 bucks here. I mean, I don't really eat at Subway anymore, but the last time I had a footlong, which would have been like back in May, it was like, I want to say $12. But I only eat the cold cuts, which are the cheap ones. I don't get none of those fancy ones. I ain't getting no. I don't got enough money for no chicken teriyaki. Think I can afford some chicken teriyaki at Subway? Hell no. I don't know if it's still going on, but there was like a secret menu at Subway for a while. They advertised it for a while and they stopped advertising it, but we're still doing it. Where after 8 p.m. you could buy one get one free or buy one get one half off. I can't remember. I think it was buy one get one free, but only after 8 p.m. so late at night. That was pretty recent, but I haven't gone in a while. Might have been half off. If I had known that, my stone ass would have been, yeah, no. They only advertised it for like a month. At least here. But they were still doing it. It was still a thing you could do. You had to buy a drink. You had to get a 1 foot long and a drink. And you got the second one, I think, for free. Do Canadian Subway sell footlongs or the metric equivalent? I mean, I don't think they're actually a footlong at either place. But yeah, they're called footlongs. You know a man is the one that measured that and went, yeah, that's a foot long. He looked at it and went, I know 6 inches when I see it. That's a 6-inch sub right there. That's actually one of my favorite scenes in Fresh Prince. Like, Will goes to Ashley and was like, you know what they say about men with big feet? And then Uncle Phil, like, gives him a dirty look. Oh my god. Fresh Prince is so good. It still holds up. Well, I haven't rewatched it in a couple years, but I used to rewatch it like probably once a year. I love Will Smith as an actor. I think pretty much everything he's done has been pretty great. Some of his personal life choices maybe not so great, but he needs a Xanax watching this. Fair. You know, that's totally valid. Okay, I wish this would stop jumping over that gap. If that block does not land in with the spinies, you cannot make the jump. Just not. You can grab it, but see what happens? Alright, see if I can fix this. Nope. Listen, anyone watching right now that has not watched my newest YouTube video that went up live yesterday on youtube.com/DefyByDefault, you can go do it right now. It's only got 16 views. We gotta get it to at least 100 views to make it worth the effort that I put into making it. At least 100. Peanut brittle is so good. I'm so jealous. I love peanut brittle. I love candy like that in general. Like when you get candy cane bark or something at Christmas. Your cat is snoring. You love candy cane bark? Yeah, it's so good. I was gonna get a Costco membership. I still haven't gotten around to it. We don't have a Costco here, but I mean, it's really only like a couple hours away driving. And you save so much money that it's actually kind of still worth it to go. If I got a Costco membership and did like even like a monthly trip to Costco, that'd be worth it. Nice, we got past that. Then we got here. Reset. You go to Costco. Well, I mean, it would not be financially reasonable for me to go to Costco once a week because it would cost me $100 in travel time, basically, or in travel costs just to go. That would be a little more unreasonable. Yeah, my closest Costco is about also 1.5 to 2 hours away, depending on traffic. But it's also, there's also like $60 in tolls between me and Costco. Which is the bigger issue. Yeah, you can do online ordering here too. Okay, man, you were very, very close to being banned. Just a heads up. Thanks, Sin. I mean, honestly, you guys can always go with your gut. If I ever disagree with something that you did, I'll just say, hey, you don't need to do that, and then you can unban them. Not a big deal. Or untime them out or whatever. But I would never be upset. I would never be, like, angry at you for following your gut on something like that. Odds are I will agree with it. What if I disagree with your disagree? Well, shit. I didn't think about that. Also, I've decided, Star Wars Outlaws, this is coming out of nowhere, just popped in my head. Star Wars Outlaws is basically just Metal Gear Solid, but Star Wars, in terms of the gameplay. It actually plays very similarly to Metal Gear Solid 5 specifically, because they're both open world. Didn't I watch it the other night? Oh, did you? Maybe. Son of a bitch. Yo, what is up, Eric? Walrus! Cuckoo-cuckoo? I am the walrus. I am the walrus. I guess I am the Eggman. I fucked it up. God damn it. Oh, that was fast. Guys, I have a confession. I don't even remember what the song is now. but there's a song today that I've known my entire life that I just today discovered was by George Harrison. And I don't know how I didn't know that, as somebody who's like a huge Beatles fan. Although, to be fair, outside of Paul McCartney and the Wings, I'm not really a fan of much of their work outside of the Beatles. I got a question for you. How many holes in a polo? Like a shirt? 4? I guess unless you're counting all the buttonholes. Oh, yes, you got me there, even though I answered correctly. This block going over the gap is annoying. Oh, this is slow as hell. I'm just gonna reset. That's too slow. Too slow for my liking. Probably would have been the same time overall, but I felt like I was actually going faster by doing that. Ah, I didn't make it. That felt good. All right, this is also slow, but not so slow that I'm gonna restart it. Guys, I did not get Astrobot yet because I was like, well, I shouldn't bother getting it because I'm still in the middle of playing Star Wars Outlaws and Baldur's Gate 3, so I'll wait. But seeing everyone talk about it and play it and stuff, I'm like, man, I really wish I was playing Astrobot. I mean, realistically, a polo would have more because polos generally have button collars. You can't really say a shirt has 3 because it depend. You have to define what kind of shirt it is. Listen, my shirts have way more hole. This one's pretty good. Don't you hate when you get like an armpit hole and you don't notice and you're wearing a shirt somewhere and you have no way of changing your shirt and you realize there's a giant hole in your armpit and then you're just like paranoid, like keeping your arm down so that no one notices? The shirt I'm wearing right now is like 20 years old. Well, actually, I was, you know how like Facebook gives you like Facebook memories? I got a memory yesterday of me and my daughter at her first day of kindergarten. She started grade 9 last week. So it's 10 years old, I guess, because kindergarten and then 9 grades. Let's see if I can pull it up. I still have the shirt I'm wearing in it. And I want to kind of recreate it. God, I look so gross in this picture. So this would be like 10 years ago. I think I look younger now than I did in that picture. My friends have made memory from college house party, and I'm going to post it now in DefyBy subs because it's hilarious. Well, leave it up long enough so that I can see it. I won't see it till after stream. Did you finish Megan? Oh, you damn right I finished Megan, if you know what I mean, and if. Oh, I finished Megan good. Did anyone watch Megan? That's like the weird, creepy doll AI movie, right? That looked really interesting to me. I kind of want to watch it at some point. I feel like if anyone here watched it, it would be Sin. She's the creepy horror doll movie aficionado. Yes and no, I didn't watch it. You did watch it? Yeah, I knew you did. I knew you did. Is it any good? In terms of like thriller horror movies? I haven't watched a good like thriller in a long time. I watched the first. I was a fan. It's kind of silly. I watched the first of like the new Scream movies that has like Jenna Ortega in them, and I really liked it. And then I didn't watch the second one because it was like, I think it was even before the second one came out when they announced that basically no one was coming back for anymore because they fired that one person. And then Jenna Ortega was like, well, if they're not back, I'm not back. I'm like, well, what's the point? If like all the new cast is gone, what's the point? I feel like we really don't get a lot of like horror movies anymore. Like the 2000s, like 2000 to 2000, like even maybe 2015 maybe. I feel like we were getting so many. Now if all we get are like the shitty like parody movies basically. Like Pooh, Blood and Honey and like all that shit. Like that's the only like horror movies we're getting these days. Which I'm fine with, like the Grinch one. Like, there's the Grinch one, there was the Winnie the Pooh one. You know, all the, like, and those are fine. But you need some, like, other good ones, too, you know? Remember, like, when everyone thought that the Blair Witch Project was a legit thing? Like, they marketed it as being real? That would never... You would never get away with something like that now where people actually believed it. People legit believed the Blair Witch Project was a real thing. When that came out. And the movie's not even that good. It is real. And remember, it has a sequel that is like straight up like just a normal ass movie. I watched it. I don't remember anything about it. It might even have 2 sequels now. I don't know. But all I remember from the sequel is that it uses Marilyn Manson in the soundtrack, and I was like, yeah, it's a dope song. This movie's good just because of the song. I don't even know what the last horror movie I would have seen in theaters was, because it feels like there's not even like any decent like theater horror movies anymore. I feel like the last ones that really people were really going to were like the Paranormal Activity ones, and I didn't even get into those ones at all. Last in the theater you saw was Annabelle. I mean, I've seen thrillers, I guess, but thrillers and horror are like kind of 2 different things. I'm trying to think of like, although I guess thriller sometimes can be horror, but not all thriller is horror. You know? Like What Lies Beneath. That movie is a thriller movie, but I wouldn't call it a horror movie. That was a good movie. You know what movie I want to watch actually from my childhood that I've only seen as a kid? That I terrified me as a kid, but I wonder if it even is scary at all. Is The People Under the Stairs. I don't even know if that movie's even like a thriller, but it terrified me as a kid. Oh, you should watch it. It's definitely classic. Like 90s thriller. Definitely not slasher in any way. I feel like outside of the shitty parody movies, the slasher movies just don't exist anymore. I mean, I guess the Scream movies are slasher movies, but even those are basically done, it seems like, again. They were coming back, but it seems like they may have died again. The block sucks! Oh my god, I hate this block so much. Oh god. You saw what led me that your grandpa's... Well, with your grandpa in theater. Or that at my grandpa's theater. I definitely saw it with Climb the Moon. This is Switch Palace, yeah, there's no checkpoint. You can kind of save it a little bit if you get it at the right spot when it goes over. Still very hard to do though. Why is it always going over now? This block sucks. It does. Yeah, it do. For the record, I knew that this was the level. Out of the levels, this was the one I would be stuck on. If not the longest, then definitely the second longest. If I ever really get super frustrated with this level, I'm not actually frustrated with this level at all. If I ever do, we can just go back to doing the other level. There's another level open to us. But at this point, I feel like I should just stick with this level. We've gone too far. Speaking of going too far and nothing really matters, what is everyone's thoughts on the new Linkin Park song, you know? No, I'm not safe stating. What's everyone's thoughts on the new Linkin Park song? I like it. I like it a lot. I really like Emily. I think she's a great addition to the band. I think she's getting a lot of undue hate. I like that I could do that. That's actually kind of cool. Isn't the new singer friends with Danny Masterson? They were friends with Danny Masterson and has since said, hey, I didn't know the details of all that. I don't think it's valid hate to support a friend at all, actually. I mean, maybe. If one of my friends got accused of what he did until they got proved guilty, I probably would also support them. And then once the stuff comes out, I'd be like, shit, fuck you, you out. Scientology thing, I don't know. I've heard conflicting reports on that. Because I've heard one report that her parents were Scientologists and she was raised as a Scientologist, but is no longer a Scientologist. And then I've heard reports that she's straight up a Scientologist. So I don't actually know on that one, which is legit. Chester wouldn't be cool with it. I'll say this about Linkin Park. Well, Chester definitely is a huge part of Linkin Park. I think people are putting too much stock in Chester being Linkin Park, considering he's not even an original member of the band. The band was started by the three of them. So I think it's totally valid for them to continue the band without him. You don't have to like the band without him. But I think people hating on them just because they're making more stuff without him, I don't think that's necessarily fair. They should just leave the old songs and just move forward then. No one else has ever done that. Like, Genesis didn't stop playing old songs. AC/DC doesn't stop playing old songs. They're the only ones, in my opinion, that have actually done this and pulled it off. Though, I will say, it very rarely works. Definitely a lot of a band's identity is in what their vocals sound like. For sure. I hit 69 210. Can I become a 69 member now? I mean, that means you're gonna be there in like 5 minutes, Deej. You're almost there. But speaking of the Danny Masterson stuff, it's actually crazy. It's not that crazy, I guess. But like, a lot of that cast kind of sucks. I was surprised that they had Wilmer Valderrama on the new one. He also sucks. He also sucks a lot. In fact, he might suck more than Danny Masterson, really. I don't know if Danny Masterson's victims were underage, but they were for Wilmer Valderrama. So, he really sucks. And I mean, really, not her fault, but they, because she lied to get on the show, but, like, kind of some gross underage things happening with What's-Her-Face. Rain! Thank you for keeping me hydrated. Yeah, Mila Kunis. She lied about her age to get on the show. Same thing with, so in the summer, I watched all of Gossip Girl, and yeah, she is a weirdo, but like I think it's fair for her to be a weirdo because she's basically groomed, you know. I don't know what I would have. I mean, I'm not a woman either, so I think that also you're more likely to be groomed in that position, I think, as a woman than as a man, unfortunately. But like I don't know what I would have done in that situation. Yeah. I mean, that's, you know, definition of groomed, basically. I will say, I mean, the adults in the show seem pretty level-headed. Topher Grace seems like he's pretty level-headed as well. I haven't seen anything really bad come out about Topher Grace. Not that that means it doesn't exist, but. Oh yeah, I got caught off guard. So Gossip Girl. I started watching Gossip Girl in the summer. I watched it from start to finish in the summer. I really like the show. I like stupid teen dramas. Surprise, surprise. Like the show. But one of the characters in the show, the actress Taylor Momsen, was like 13, 14 at the start of that show, like in real life. And they were giving her sexual relationships with a like 20-something actor. And it was the actor that had to be like, this is gross, we can't do this. He's the one that put the end to it, not the producers, not her parents. He was like, can we not do this? This is gross. I'm in my 20s, she's 14. So good on him for not letting it get too far. But 2000 shows are like that. Oh yeah, especially if it was made by Joss Whedon. I love Buffy, but that show is also pretty gross in the first couple seasons. And I guess much later on too, because he wasn't allowed to be alone with who's also in that Gossip Girl. He wasn't allowed to be alone with Michelle Trachtenberg. She's great in Gossip Girl. I love her. I love Michelle Trachtenberg. She is fucked in real life. Yeah, I don't know. I find it really hard to judge child actors because I don't know. I feel like they go through some shit. Any child actor that comes out level-headed afterwards, I like. Good on you. Good. You had some good people around you taking care of you. Oh, she does. Yeah, I agree with that. She actually commented on that recently. There's like an article about it. People saying how she looks sick. Yeah. And like, while I also think Drew Barrymore is kind of a weirdo, I think Drew Barrymore came through that way better than a lot of people, considering how young she started. Like, she's definitely a weird, like, got issues, but it like seems like she's on the lower end compared to some child actors out there. But then you have actors that were just like bullied as kids, so like they quit acting completely. Like what's his face? Well, the actor that played Joffrey in Game of Thrones, it's like Gleason? Something Gleason? Something like that? He had to quit acting. The kid that played Anakin Skywalker got bullied a lot. Actually, Hayden Christensen also got bullied a lot. Luckily, he came out of that pretty well. And now is actually getting recognized a lot better. No, they didn't. And a lot of the time they were being taken advantage of, not only by like directors and producers, but their parents. A lot of them just had really shitty parents that were taking advantage of them to get that paycheck. Which is why Macaulay Culkin filed for emancipation. So he realized his parents were shitty. And he definitely went through some shit, but he seems to be out on the other side now, though. And doing well. He's married to Brenda Song, and that is beautiful. That is beautiful. As is Brenda Song. Alright, it is 11 o'clock. It's 11:05, actually. So we will call it here for tonight. Can't go too late because I work at 8 a.m. Means I gotta be up by at least, well, probably 6:30. These kids are so cute, they're mini him. I'll look at your picture, yeah, before I go to bed. Thanks for watching, thank you for hanging out. Is there no sound? There is definitely sound backup. There is definitely sound. I don't know why you don't hear it, but everyone else does. Have a great night. I will see y'all tomorrow. And I shouldn't be late tomorrow. I shouldn't be late the rest of the week. We should be good. I should be on track the rest of the week. I'm working early the rest of the week. So if I'm late, it's because I fucked up. Tonight was not my fault, but the rest of the week, if I'm late, it's because I fucked up. Take care. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.